Hello, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome. My name is Mary and I am so happy. I am so glad to be doing this again with you. You know, this makes me to vibrate very high because I love sitting here and just talking to you guys about anything that I feel like I should talk to you that is gonna be important and is going to help anyone as we battle this pretty life, okay? All right, and so if you're new here, welcome to the family. You're in the right channel. In this channel, we teach and learn from one another how to be better social beings, happy, and just loving ourselves while at it. So you're so much welcome. Stick to the end, subscribe, comment, like, and share. Share my videos. Share my videos, guys. Okay, so before I embark on the topic that I had prepared for you today, I want to start with my quote. And my quote for today is, if you want to make the smartest decision, you have to be able to recognize that you cannot make any decision when you are too happy or when you are too sad. Okay, so if you want to have the smartest decision, make sure that you don't make it when you are too happy or too excited or when you are too sad or too mad. So that will, if you make decisions when you're too excited or when you're too mad, definitely you're going to get a disastrous kind of a decision. Okay, so think about it. And so let's come back to the topic of today, which I'm going to talk about, and it's none other than effects of body shaming. The effects of body shaming. You know, if you're fond of body shaming people, these are the things that you know you're causing to them, or the following are the things that you are making them go through. Number one, when you're body shaming someone, you may make that person to become depressed. Okay, and they become depressed because they are not confident enough to mingle with others. These people or this person will always lock themselves inside the house. They'll feel so, low energy. They won't want to go out and just even meet people. They wouldn't even want to be seen by anyone, and now they'll keep on isolating themselves, and that isolation is what now will cause depression, because as they isolate, they keep on blaming themselves over and over, not solving anything and thinking about how worthless they are, and it causes a lot of depression in them. So before you body shame anyone, remember that this is something that you can make them go through. Another thing that you can actually make someone go another thing that that comes as a result of body shaming someone is eating disorders, especially that it's in two ways. So if it's someone who is very thin and everyone has been, or you've been body shaming this person, they'll end up, just eating, anyhowly, eating everything and nothing. And then if it's someone who is a bit heavy, this person might end up, eating and then vomiting the food, because now it's already registered in their mind that if food gets to them, or if they eat food, the same food is going to make them, grow bigger and bigger. So now their mind has been controlled in such a way that, yes, I feel hungry, I want to eat, but when I'm just done eating, I have to go and, throw it out. So they end up having, do you call it anorexia or something, yeah? So they eat, but now they go vomit it. Not because they are sick, but it's already registered to their mind that they need to get it out of their system so that they don't get fat, So they might start having eating disorders. And like I've said, if it's someone who is, body shamed as being thin, might end up just eating anyhowly, eating quantities that are not meant for, they're too much, just eating non-stop, and then end up in a situation that they might not like. So that is another, effect of body shaming someone. Now, before you start body shaming someone, remember that body shaming someone might also result to low self-esteem. You might make this person have a very low self-esteem, okay? They'll not have confidence in themselves. They'll not have, pride in themselves. If it's about their body, they'll never like how, how they look like. Even if they wear any clothes, they just feel like, no, it's not doing for them. Just how they walk, how they talk will be on the lowest level, or rather will not have full of confidence, because they are already having self-esteem issues, because they're being body shamed each and every time. So they wouldn't like be proud of just rocking their body around as they would wish to, because someone somewhere kept on body shaming them. Okay, right? And then, as an effect of body shaming, one can also commit suicide or do anything to do with self-harm. So let's say, for example, okay, I'm just gonna use examples that are there in real, like in our society, what I've ever, not actually me experiencing, but what I keep on seeing people going through. One example is, I'll give an example of a lady. Maybe you're not well endowed, all right, somewhere there at the back, and because each and every time a body shamer keeps telling you, oh, you're so flattened, what do? You go and do, we call it BBL. Or maybe around your chest area, you don't have the normal size, like a body shamer keeps telling you, oh, you look like, you don't have, wherever, okay? So what happens to this person? They maybe go and undergo surgery, maybe to have big sitting apparatus, or to have, big, okay? So this surgery might either harm them or give them lifetime stress, whereby they have to nurse the wounds over and over, just because someone told them you don't look nice in the natural butt that God gave you, you don't look nice in the natural boobs that God gave you. So they end up going under the knife just to please you as a body shamer, okay? So that you stop getting to their head about their body parts. And now it can cause harm to them, okay? Suicide. Someone is just tired of being told how maybe fat they are, or how maybe thin they are, or, all those body shaming comments. They're just tired. And because they're tired, they just feel like maybe they don't belong to this world. And what happens? This person commits suicide. We have so many examples of people who have committed suicide because of body shaming. That is how serious it is. That simple comment you think that is very simple to you, and you feel like it's nothing, it is something to someone else. Okay, you can see how serious I am when I'm talking about this, because it happens. When you check online to see the number of suicidal cases that have happened because of body shaming, you'll be very much surprised how body shaming has a very negative impact on someone. So don't go there. If you're fond of body shaming people, just stop it, because you never know. Some people are tough, or let me say, like, they don't really care because they already know who they are. But for those who are still trying to discover themselves, might take it with a lot of heaviness, and it's so bad if someone commits suicide because you body shamed that person constantly, over and over. You never miss to tell them how bad they are physically. All right, so that one, if you like doing that, you have to stop now. Okay, then psychological distress, just simply psychological distress. You've made it stick to their head or to their mind that they'll never amount to anything because of how they look, because of their features. And I keep on saying, no one created him or herself. So all these physical shapes of the body that you're seeing are unique, and there's a reason why you are given that body of yours, or someone was given that body of his or hers. It suits them the best, and it has the best person who will love those that kind of body, or people who love that kind of body. Okay, so you cause them psychological distress, it sticks in their minds that they'll never amount to anything that is precious or anything that looks attractive or good because you body shamed them. Okay, so psychological distress is what normally comes as a result of someone being body shamed over and over. And remember, it's so bad that some people have been victims since they were young, whereby they kept on being criticized or body shamed over and over, over and over. So you can imagine if a kid grows up being distressed, psychologically distressed about how not good they are physically, you know. And that is why you'll find maybe now someone commits suicide. They are tired of the same thing repeating itself over and over about something they cannot control. Anxiety is also another effect of body shaming. You make someone become so anxious, especially in public. So you tell, if this person is supposed to go somewhere, maybe have fun or just, professional issues, they can't collect themselves up confidently and just put on their best dress or the best trouser or their best suit and go out because they are anxious. You body shame them and they are afraid who else is gonna body shame them. If people are just looking at them innocently, they start, having that anxiety because they feel like, okay, maybe I'm being looked at because, this part is not good, or this is how I'm looking, or this is how I appear. So you're already making them so anxious in public. They don't have that confidence to meet people in public because they're already anxious. They don't want people to look at them, even if it's just on an innocent level, whereby no one is judging them of how they're looking. But they're so sensitive to why people are looking at them because there's something they're going through that is anxiety, just because you body shamed that person. And then finally, another consequence of having been body shamed as a victim for the longest time, this person will always experience poor quality of life. This person will never value him or herself. Never. They don't even see value in life, because there's no way, if you cannot see value in yourself, you will never see value in life. So it begins with you. If you see value in yourself, that you matter, you deserve everything that is good, that is the same effect, you will transfer to the outside, okay? Whereby now you'll start seeing how life is good, life is of quality, life is of value. So if you yourself cannot see the value in you, there's no way you'll see value in anything outside of you. So body shaming now is what now will lead to poor quality of life, whereby someone will start devaluing themselves, and as a consequence they'll also start seeing no value in life, which is very, it's very sad, it's very unfortunate, right? Yeah. So I'll still insist that we as human beings, we need to be very sensitive about the comments we make on people's body. Leave people alone. That body suits them the same way your body suits you. Leave people alone. As long as it's not on medical grounds whereby you need to help this person, leave people alone. Those bodies, their physical appearance, wherever suits them, okay? It suits them. So don't be the reason as to why someone undergoes depression because you body shame that person, low self-esteem because you body shame them, self-harm or committing of suicide because you body shamed, psychological distress, anxiety, poor quality of life whereby they have no value in themselves, they don't see value in themselves and they don't see value in things around them. Don't be the reason as to why someone goes through all that, okay? The least you can do, if you cannot say something that is a compliment or positive about someone, is shut up. Keep this locked, okay? Those thoughts you're having, you can keep to yourself. You don't need to share negative comments, mean comments about someone's body to them. Keep it to yourself. Let it be the secret between you and Satan because it's only Satan who entertains such, mean and negative thoughts. I can't say between you and God, okay? So keep it between you and Satan, whereby you're thinking negatively about someone's body shape, someone's weight, someone's wherever, okay? Be kind. So if you cannot give someone a compliment or say kind words about them, just shut up. Do not be the reason as to why suicidal numbers are getting high because you've body shamed someone. Leave people as they are. You're not God. You never created anyone. Okay? We are different and will remain to be different in the human race. Our body shapes must be different. That is why life is interesting. Okay? These varieties were there for a reason, and God put them there because He knew that if I create human beings in variety of shapes and all that, then this is why life is going to be very interesting. And in fact, it also gives you the meaning in life, because if you're able to say, this is my type of a person, okay, this is the kind of structure I love in someone. What does that mean? That God gave you the freedom to choose. So why do you want everyone to look the same? Or why do you want everyone to look like you? So let's stop body shaming. Let us stop body shaming. Body shaming is for the losers. So if you body shame anyone, just know that you're a loser, straight up loser, nothing else. Okay? All right. This marks the end of this video. I hope you got encouraged. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I have made you stop to do what you've been doing and become a better person. Okay? Be kind. Be kind. Be kind always. Okay? And love yourself and love others. Okay, so for that, thank you so much for being here to the end. Thank you for listening to me. And that's a bye. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.